Hey, what is going on, everybody? Boilon here, and this is my first video numero uno for Marvel Mystic Mayhem. Now, a little bit about myself, for those of you who don't know who I am. Well, mine is Boilon, and I am primarily a content creator well known for Marvel Strike Force, another mobile RPG game of the Marvel genre, right, for gaming. And so here we're going to be doing Marvel Mystic Mayhem on this channel because I don't want to muddy the waters too much on my other channel for those who aren't interested in this game. I also do have a side channel for Raid Shadow Legends as well, if you see me around there. And so this channel is going to be dedicated to videos related to Marvel Mystic Mayhem, and I am going to be covering it, including today, which is going to be day one of Marvel Mystic Mayhem. And I'm about a couple of hours in now, and I do want to kind of let you guys know kind of what I've done and what's changed since beta. So as you can see on the top left corner, I am an alpha player. I played Marvel Mystic Mayhem in the alpha, in the beta, and now we're in the global launch officially on day one today. And I kind of want to talk about some of the things that have changed, at least from my perspective. So if you're ready to go, everybody, let's boil this down. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about characters that were not in, at least for me, when I played the alpha and the beta, some characters that I didn't even know were coming necessarily to global launch. And the first one has to be Echo. I had zero idea. I was looking around in all of the promotional artwork and stuff like that, and I had no idea that Echo was actually going to be in the game. So they do give her away on day one as well. Make sure you do collect her because you can find her if you click on this rallying cry event on the left hand side. I already did it. You basically just have to do your daily objectives, and that's it. And then you get, it just says there on the side, complete daily tasks to claim rewards for Echo. Now, a lot of these other ones you're going to get just through normal gameplay. So Moon Girl and Devil Dino, you're going to get this on day 2 of your login. Doppelganger, you get for free for doing just the story. Lady Bullseye, you also get for free for doing the story. Storm, you do get after 7 days of login missions. Sorry, not mission. It's not login missions, but missions that you would do over a 7-day period. Moon Knight, you're going to get for free for doing the Moon Knight Chapter 2 story, Black Knight Chapter 3 story, Armor Chapter 4 story, and Scarlet Witch, I'm not... yeah, after you do the first chapter of the story, you get an offer. Now, Scarlet Witch is a legendary 3-star character out of all of these, and Storm, I think, might be as well, as far as that. But Scarlet Witch is on a whole nother level. Now, I have played the alpha and I played the beta, and Scarlet Witch was one of the most overpowered characters in Marvel Mystic Mayhem. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy this here yet. I mean, I think this is in Canadian dollars because this is what I should be seeing it in. And so this would be about 15 US dollars. For those of you who do want to spend, you are going to get your value out of this because Scarlet Witch is OP as all hell. She's a very strong damage dealer character, and if I do end up buying her, I will be covering her a little bit more in terms of how to play with her and also just what you should be doing when using her. Currently, the characters that I have right now, and I haven't done any summons yet, I am going to be saving it for this video in here today for my day one video, but these are the characters that I'm currently using. Lady Bullseye, Hulk, I mean, the ones you get for free, Hulk, Misty Knight, and you're getting Psylocke for free because of the pre-registrations that happened, and you also get Sleepwalker for free. But you know, these are all free anyways. Like technically, they're all free. But I'm primarily using Lady Bullseye, Doppelganger, Hulk, and Echo. Echo is because I've never actually played with her before because she was just in here for global launch, and I actually think she's pretty fun. She is a melee physical damage dealer character, so she's kind of like on par with Doppelganger in the same sort of role. Lady Bullseye being a ranged physical damage character, and Hulk being my only special damage dealer character right now because I'm not actually using any of these other two. I honestly do not, until endgame content, when I was playing beta, you almost did not need to use healer characters because it was better for you to just kill things faster and get it done, because a lot of the ways to get 3 stars on missions requires you to kill things within a certain amount of time. And sometimes by using a healer character, it kind of muddies that because you don't really need to heal in a lot of cases except for niche instances. And so I'm not really touching Sleepwalker right now at this time. So I am level 19. I need to level up some of my other characters. But for those of you who are completely new to Marvel Mystic Mayhem, well, what can you do on day one of the game? Well, you can go through, obviously, the story campaign chapters. There's a kind of like I guess it's like a side story, kind of. It's not a side story. It is another extension of the story mode, memento on the top. These are one-time clears that you do for XP, for account XP, and additional premium currency. So a lot of the premium currency is, I call them gems, but they're not gems. They're, if I go into the Dreamweaver function, it's these things here, the Dream Gems. This is your premium currency. You can use that to do your summons. You can also use it to convert into energy. In a little while here, we are going to be doing some polls. I think 24, maybe 25 that I might be able to get. Because unfortunately, I had to spend 1,000 gems in order to create my alliance. So that's where some of my extra pulls had gone. I set up Boilon's army. This is my official alliance for Marvel Mystic Mayhem. Now, this might go quickly because the game is launched. I don't have any people yet because you have to hit level 19 on your account before you can actually join up for an alliance. So this is going to be a first come, first serve. However, I am going to be prioritizing people who get in touch with me via Discord because I do want to know who is actually joining the alliance. So if you are interested, and maybe there's spots, maybe there isn't, but by the time you hit level 19, please do get in touch through the Marvel Mystic Mayhem Discord server channels. I do have those available over here in my server. It should be in my description box of the videos. If you are not a member of the Boilon Discord server, this is where I do all my stuff related to Marvel Strike Force and Raid Shadow Legends and now Marvel Mystic Mayhem. And I'll be setting up some more channels, of course, for this as well. So just post in here if you're interested, and I'll let you know either if there's, by the time you've got to this, if there's still availability or not. So that's just for that. Now, as far as the actual gameplay goes, like, I'm not going to go through everything in its entirety because I've already done this with the beta, stuff like this. I posted gameplay videos before. So if you're interested, go onto my main youtube.com/Boilon, and on that channel, I do have some closed beta test videos and stuff like that. What we're here to do is, what's different, right? And so I wanted to kind of continue what I said earlier on, and that's the heroes. Now, where do I get to the gallery, right? I'm pretty sure this is where I can see the entire list of heroes. Now, who is new that I haven't seen myself? Well, like I said, with Echo is in the game. Other characters who I haven't seen yet is Thor. So I have no idea how he plays. Apparently, he's a probably magic-based melee character, but honestly, I have no idea because I've never played with him. So that's something that I'm interested in checking out. Some other characters I haven't played at all with is Emma Frost. However, I did use a support character during my story missions, and she seemed pretty cool. I did not get a chance to use her yet, and I don't have her yet. I'm not even sure if she's an epic or a legendary as far as a 2-star or 3-star summon. I'll have to check that out when we get around to doing that. So she's brand new for global launch. Another character, I guess, is Dream Queen. Is she available in the game? I guess she is. I didn't even know that. So there we go. One of the characters that are actually like kind of the antagonist, I guess, of the game is a real character. They turned into that. And then Angela. Now, you do get to play around with Angela in one of the story side missions here. But she was not in the beta, so that's new as well. And then finally, are these enemies actually playable? I had no idea. So that's new too. So Thread is kind of like a boss figure, I think, in the game. So that and Sentry. I'm super excited. If I pull Sentry, I would be super happy. Look how beefy he looks. Apparently, he's a tank defender type character there. So we have Sentry, Thread, Angela, Dream Queen, Emma Frost, and Thor, and Echo. So 7 brand new characters. There's a total of 26 playable characters so far, but since beta, they've gone from 19 to 26. I'm really interested to see, how they do this, right? How often are we going to see new characters come out in Marvel Mystic Mayhem that, that timeline has not been, I've not seen that myself. So that's something that I'll be interested in discovering here in Marvel Mystic Mayhem. Now, as far as game modes, I don't know what this Crimson campaign is exactly. I don't recall this from beta either, but everything else so far is the same. Now, all this stuff along the bottom, this is how you spend your energy or your dream. I don't even remember. What's it called again? The orb power, your orb power. So this is your energy, and you're going to be using your energy to farm different things across the bottom. So Battle Bonanza has your gold, and it has your XP training, whatever these are called, the tactic reports. You need these to level up your characters, and then you need the gold to basically level up everything else. You need to use gold alongside other resources to be able to do things. Treasure Hunt, this is where you're going to get these resources. Now, these are to ascend and upgrade your characters in a variety of different ways. They're based on the types of characters you're using. You can see at the bottom, these are basically required to upgrade these characters, so you will have to do this in order to upgrade them past level 10, past level 20, and in a variety of other ascensions as well. The Ruin Raid is where you're going to go to upgrade your skills for said characters, and once again, shows down there at the bottom. So mutation-based characters, weaponry, concussive, which I have none of those, because actually it's the least amount of characters for that matter. Energy-based characters, cosmic characters, which my head is blocking the way, and mystic arts. So the only ones that I'm actually running right now is this one for for weaponry characters, and I guess this one here, Fatal Fire, because this is for my doppelganger, because I do love my doppelganger. So I haven't been really doing a lot of Ruin Raids. Fabled Finds, this is for artifacts, these are for weapons. We're going to be covering this more in other videos because this is not until level 25. There's different artifacts that you can equip depending on the characters that you're using, and that's where you're going to min-max your stats, that kind of thing, which we'll get into more in another video. In day one, you should be able to unlock Nightmare. I have Nightmare, sorry, what's it? Nightfall, sorry. We're going to do boss encounters, and the way you do it, I'm going to run this here today and just show you a little bit here. So the first one, you're going to get 200 gems for doing this. This is your big boss fight. You only really need to do this one time, and then you can kind of auto the score 5 times. The way they did this is a little bit strange here. You might have seen this from the tutorial. So I need to do a lot of single target damage. But what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, and then I'm going to go, I'm actually going to go full-on single target damage. I'm going to go like this. We're going to do one of each because I'm not going to be using Hulk. I don't think it's necessary because he's more of a tank-based character. I'm going to go over here. You need to make sure that the hands actually all kind of hit at the same time. You want them both to die at the same time. Otherwise, they come back. So I kind of need to even out my damage here a little bit on the side. So that's what we're going to be doing here today. 59, 76. So I probably should get some more damage here on the left here. I don't want to even that out. We're at 50. 50-50. I could use the ultimate, but that's going to push. I'm going to have to do some more damage on the right with Echo. So let's go and do that over here. 19%, 14%. Oh, crap. Let's do the ultimate for the buff for Doppelganger. I really do like Doppelganger over here. I'm going to go on the left. And that gives us 10%. Now we need to get this down here, right, and then we break into the eyeball. And now we need to kill the eye as fast as possible. We're going to debuff with the Echo Ultimate over here, and then we're going to dash. We're going to get defense down, and we have like 10 seconds. There's a team move here. So we're going to do the team move. This is the ultimate team-up attack here for all 3 of the characters, and they have defense down. That didn't do as much as I actually was hoping it was going to do, but we might be able to get... Can we... Yeah, we did it. So we got the Nightmare. If you don't kill it in 10 seconds, you have to do that whole series again, which is a little bit of a pain in the ass. So the first clear here, we get 200 gems, and then now I can just auto-battle this for 4 times. I'm not high enough level to do hard, so I'm not going to do that. And we just auto-battle the score. You can see it here. And then I got a grand total of 680, which is going to go towards a milestone over here. That gets me 3 of these Merlin stones, which can evolve my 2-star heroes to a 3-star for a stat bump. Now, apparently there's this midnight store here, but I think this is just paid out once a week, when the Nightmare Fall stuff ends, I think, right? Because currently am I ranked 3 in the world? I am ranked 3 in the world. Oh my god, guys. I am ranked 3. There's Boilon here. Tied for second, actually, in fact. So that's Nightfall there. Maybe tomorrow we'll check out Crimson Campaign, things like that. To end off the video, I don't want to make it too long for the first video, and we're going to do some summons here in the Dreamweaver. I've been saving up for this. Now, there's 2 different ones. There's one that basically has a featured bonus for Iron Man, and I think it has Sentry and Falcon. Now, Falcon is kind of like not a great champion. It's kind of like a D-tier champion, but Sentry's really nice. Iron Man's all right. Now, I didn't use Iron Man a ton on my beta, but he's good. He's a good character. Great damage. But I kind of want a more balanced lineup here. So I'm actually going to go for the regular pulls here, just because it's not focused on any character in particular, but still has all of the other characters as well. Actually, it doesn't. It doesn't have Iron Man, or that's a shame. It doesn't actually have Sentry in here, but there are other characters in here, and there's some highlights which are very, very important too. And we'll touch on that more in another video. So we're going to do the 25 pulls here with all of my keys that I've been saving up since I started the game here. Let's let's do this. Now, the first time we've all watched this, in case you're interested, blah, there's all the crazy stuff here. And let's see what we get. We got Thread. Okay, so we got a new character. I don't know if he's any good or not. Maybe I'll test him out. We got Light in the Darkness, a highlight. We got another highlight by Siderax Command. We got Angela. Okay, so I don't need to spend that $1 for Angela, but there you go. And the Never Surrender highlight. So highlights are very important. I don't know if anyone's played Honkai Star Rail or anything like that, but there are a lot of additional stats to give to your character. So don't discount these things. They are very important. I have no idea if Thread's any good. I haven't played a lot with Angela either. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have yet as of watching this video. Let's do a few more. We got a dupe for Nightwalker, Sleepwalker. God, this is the one guy, like, I have no idea really, like, who he is, like, even though the game's kind of partially about him. We got a couple of more highlights as well, but nothing too crazy here. Let's do another 5 pull. Let's skip that. We're getting good. We got a Psylocke dupe and a Hulk dupe. Now, these are kind of important, though, because these shards can be used to upgrade the characters quite significantly. So don't worry if you're getting dupes. It's actually still going to be very good towards those characters. Now, I do want something good, though. Please, this would be like a highlight. Like a purple highlight would be amazing. We got another dupe for Echo, and we got Dream Queen. Again, have no idea if these characters are any good. I might have to check them out, like, off screen, and then maybe do another video about talking about them, but I honestly can't tell you. So we're going to spend 150 gems, and then we're going to do one more 5 pull to end off the video. And what do we get here? 3 purples. We got another Dream Queen, a dupe. We do got we pulled a Psylocke, and we do have a purple support highlight here. It is featuring Man-Thing. So when they have a certain character on the picture, especially when they're purple highlights, that means it's better to equip them with that character. So if I had Man-Thing, it would be better to give that to Man-Thing, but I can still use it on any character from the same class. Now, those were all of my pulls here for today. Just wanted to do a little small video for you guys. We're going to be doing a video every single day here on the channel for Marvel Mystic Mayhem, so do make sure that you hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and follow along the journey here with Boilon on Marvel Mystic Mayhem. So that's going to be it for now, everybody, you guys, and I'll see y'all all on the next video. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and you'll be greatly helping out the channel. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.